really kind of mobilized me to be like, yo, this guy is a freaking clown. Let's see what he has to say in response to Cardi B.
Thanks for the love and the support. Here are the facts, okay? Believe it or not, I have about $100 to my name. I can't go out to the ocean. I have a legal situation keeping me here as well. I can't get on a flight. I don't have a passport. I was sitting here yesterday watching the news for 2 days straight. I go to a Blink182 show because they have a ticket. It wasn't like I was having super fun. It wasn't like I was celebrating, having a great time. I was kind of just listening to some of my all-time favorite songs, kind of like nodding my head and just trying to get off the phone for like maybe like 2 hours or so and come right back into the drama. The submarine is stuck at the damn Titanic. There's nothing I can do for the situation at all. So that's the truth. So you take a complete bitch like Cardi B, has no idea.
Before I let this dude roll on, all right, listening to him talk, and I'm a little more, now I'm 1 foot back. It's the worst. I know I'm the worst. But I'm like 1 foot back in his camp, 1 foot in a Cardi B camp. So I'm kind of like I'm going both, kind of dipping into both camps right now, right? So yeah, let's go.
What's going on? Her career is so in such turmoil. She needs clout off other people's suffering. And she's like, he won't go hell. Blah, blah, blah. He goes to a rock concert, this and that. Tries to use the situation to exploit, like the news. They're not like feeling sorry that my mom has to take care of 2 kids. Not really giving a fuck that my stepdad's probably 99% chance he's dead. That doesn't matter. Doesn't care how we feel. Just trying to like fucking make gains. People like trolling, getting hate mail, all these things. And it's just fucked up. And to have Cardi B behind it, Cardi B, like, fucking grow up, get some class. Like, you're tasteless.
Like I said, I think guy has like obviously some speech issues, might have some developmental issues, and I don't know this. So I'm not gonna put that on this man, but this is a tough one. Like this, like I want to clown and I want to make jokes and stuff, but it's a really, really tough situation, and people do process grief differently, right? Like that's what I've realized is I don't know how you process grief. Maybe you don't process grief the way he processes grief, right? Maybe how he processes it, he listens to a bunch of music and, he has to be somewhere. Maybe he's not happy. He's just, like he said, nodding his head, and he's just like kind of there, like using it to kind of process or like trying to, so I don't know. And it's hard for me to, it's easy for me to make fun off face value, right? It's easy for me to jump on the Cardi B bandwagon and say, hey man, this guy, da, da, da. But when I listen to him talk and I'm like, all right, whatever, dude. Like, I wouldn't celebrate that way. But if that's what you need to, I can't tell people how to grieve their family. It's not my family that I lost, right? Like, I can't tell you how to grieve. It looks a certain type of way. It looks kind of crazy, but man, it's interesting.
This whole situation's a fucking nightmare, though. Everything about it, especially what Hamish is going through down there, it is just fucking god awful. And I really appreciate the love and support. Haven't slept in days. It's not about me. Obviously, just too worried about my mom, the situation. So I'm not like rocking out or whatever they're trying to accuse me of doing, but it just fucking makes the situation that much worse to have outside forces that are using their power for like complete fucking evil.
So, like I said, yes, he's a billionaire son, but he's like the stepson, I guess. So like, I mean, that's a little different. Like, you can have access to the resources, but you don't have the resources, if that makes sense, right? Like, it's not like that's your dad. It's not like, hey, daddy, let me get like, you finna spend 250 on that trip. Let me get like 100. Let me hold 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not happening. So, it's a sad situation, man. It's crazy, and for this to be the culmination, I think, is the saddest part. I try to end a lot of the shows with some like levity, some like something positive or something like that, just so whenever we leave on a good note. And sometimes it can be hard when you get stories like this where it just seems like just like a tragic situation, right? Like, it's just all the worst possible situations, all the like, this guy probably has done that trip. The CEO guy has probably done that trip hundreds of times. Like, he's probably done it 100 times, 1 or 2 issues, maybe 2 or 3 issues there, but never something like this. And for it to like happen now, that's tough. It's tough.